She's a creative director of Mmakamba Fashion and, of course, a fashion designer and a fashion consultant. Welcome back again.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
No. Now, I was going to say you were on the panel with the girls, MBGN.
Yes.
What was your impression, really? The girls and all of that?
Generally, I would say I'm actually impressed. Okay, so it's not just about beauty now. The intellectual part, I think most of them are really sound, and I was really impressed by that. And all the best to them.
Do you have any? I'm not saying you have favorites or anything. Say anything that you kind of saw from
I'm not going to say my favorites.
Not favorites, but maybe certain things that you saw that really impressed you about.
Okay. Most of them really loved. One thing I really noticed was they're really comfortable in their skin. So they came out for the auditions natural. I loved the one with the fro. You know, she's really, no lipstick, no makeup, like she feels really beautiful. So I see a lot of confidence in them, okay? And the ability to communicate online, like it was more of like they were in front of me, you know. So apart from the people that had network glitches, yes, but
it's amazing. I mean, they came prepared this year.
Yeah, I think they came prepared, and I think last year prepared loads of them, because you know the whole virtual thing began last year, so a lot of them already got into the program, and all of that. But I mean, speaking with you and being a fashion entrepreneur, let me say that, because no, it's not just about the fashion, the fact that you produce and design clothes, but you train people. How feasible is that now? In the present, you know, existing things are going on.
Yes, you know, so as you've said, everything has moved online, and sorry, I'll just take this off. Everything has moved online, and people have become more innovative, right? So we've been able to, you know, find innovative ways of learning. You don't need to be with me physically. We have online classes, e-learning platforms where you can learn all these things. Even if it's physical, we're able to communicate. So it's been pretty much easy to transition. Yeah.
And because of technology, a lot of people don't have to necessarily go to your shop and say, I want to purchase something. And how has it been feasible? Because when you say online fashion business, it's not so easy, because you're relying on referrals, you're relying on platforms like Instagram, you're relying on people seeing your lovely collections, you have reels, you have a lot of ways you can push out. So how effective is it now for entrepreneurs like yourself?
Yes, you know, everybody has physical shopping, like brick and mortar shopping has come almost obsolete, although it still exists. But people feel more comfortable just lying on the couch and just ordering that dress they saw on someone, okay? So it's been very easy, and I think for most upcoming businesses, it's been a very huge stepping stone, because you have to bypass, you know, financial constraints and all of that. So it's easy for anyone to actually start up an online brand, okay? So what actually would differentiate your brand from other brands, you know, people that are really not comfortable shopping online because of, you know, some brands they have tried and are not trusted, some people that have scammed them and all of that. So a lot of people are like, you know, so you have to make your brand stand out. Okay, there are people that are making a lot of money. I have friends that are making millions. They churn out millions weekly, no matter the product. So it's not about the product now. It's about what does your brand stand for? What is your brand DNA? What is the integrity of your brand? So if you're looking at starting an online brand, you have to make sure that your brand stands out. Okay, it's trusted. People can trust your brand. So all your activations and everything you're doing has to be centered around that. Okay, so first of all, we're even going too far. First of all, you have to say to yourself, why? What's the why? Why do I want to start an online business? Because most people go into it for the money, but it shouldn't be for the money. The money should be a product of that value. So first of all, you ask yourself, why? Why am I selling hair? Why am I doing clothes? If you're in a fashion, you know, business, why am I making food? You have to have that personal touch, that value you want to, you know, create, that need you want to solve. And then when you find out your why, you can now be like, okay, what? How do I do all of this? Okay, so to stand out for me, what we did was really discover what is that deal? What's our definite chief aim? Okay, that is number one for me.
So do you think that transitioning is pricey? I mean, from my own point of view, I think that when you're starting an online business, then I think there's more money involved. I mean, fine, maybe you figured out your why, you figured out your what and how. Now the problem is getting your items or your outfits in the faces of every other person that's following you. How would you say that that is feasible in terms of money, funds? I think that is more expensive. I don't know. What do you think?
Okay, so take for instance when the social media wasn't an in thing, right? Let's use, am I allowed to call brands? Okay, like Nigerian breweries or Coca-Cola. Okay, you said I was allowed to call brands. Okay, just take for instance the big brands, right? They had to spend a lot. They still do, but you know they've pushed everything social media. You know, a lot of billboards, a lot of financing has to go into advertisement. But hello, if you're a girl and you want to start up a brand, your clothing line, all you need to do is make a dress. You don't need to say, okay, I need to buy machines, I need to do this, I need to get a space. All you need to do is get your product out there. Walk up to a celebrity, style her, let her put the picture online, and people start ordering from you. So I think we have been able to bridge the gap, okay, between those financials, having that huge capital, because you can just put yourself out there. Do you understand? You can just come online, push yourself, promote your product, and when you start getting referrals, so I don't believe in you have to. I actually did not start big. Okay,
but let's talk about the disadvantages of your brand, Mmakamba. How were you able to surmount? Because a lot of disadvantages, of course, you have to do promo. You have to do. What are those major disadvantages that you faced in trying to, or you're still facing, literally trying to, you know, push your brand?
Trying to push my brand. Okay,
the online.
Okay, to be that. What do I say? Disadvantages. Well, there are more advantages than disadvantages.
Wow. Okay, you're past that stage.
But disadvantages would be.
That means they're not disadvantages.
They actually are. The fact that your brand is online, I always have to be very careful because you know how people call people out online, right? So you have to work extra hard to make sure you protect your brand integrity, right? So you have to be able to deliver on time. You have to be able to say what you can do, okay, so that people don't call you out. So I think that's one of the things you should look out for, okay? What else?
But what about the challenges that other people face, entrepreneurs, in terms of delivering? A lot of people have had issues of, you know, ordering online and not getting their products. Not just because the products didn't leave your site or leave you. The product just didn't get to them. And there's a gap there. At the end of the day, you've lost the product, I've lost my money, and the product is hanging somewhere, left untouched. So I feel like that's a major disadvantage. How would that relate to you and Mmakamba brand? How do you think that that can be fixed in the industry?
Okay, so now you haven't succeeded in your brand if your whatever product or service hasn't reached the consumer. Okay, so what I would say is you have to, the value chain, you have to create ways. There are a lot of ways you can actually create a structure that can help production to delivery process, you know, work really good. For instance, you can partner with delivery companies, trusted delivery companies, okay, that will help you deliver your products. And you guys even have like subsidized rates since, you know, you're working one-on-one with them. So I think the most problem people have is delivery. You've sent out your stuff, but then it hasn't reached the person. So we have to bridge that gap, okay? You have to source for brands, delivery companies that actually speak your language. So you're not going online saying we delivered during this, that days, and then
you're not failing, you're failing to keep.
We've had such challenges before in Mmakamba, where you said you were going to deliver a dress. We've had a lot of challenges, yes. We've had a lot. In fact, we had one challenge where we were supposed to deliver a dress to Dublin, another continent, another one to Jamaica. So now this was a Jamaica street in New York. But then the delivery brand company took it from us and took it to Jamaica. And we had already told the lady that, okay, you know, track your stuff, this, that. And before you know it,
it's
so
in
it was,
Jamaica.
so we
Yes,
had
instead of
such
Jamaica
challenges.
Street in London.
Yes, in New York.
New York.
Yeah, so what I would say with that is you have to always communicate with your customers. These are normal human beings. It's like I'm selling to you. So because you're online doesn't mean they are animated people. Okay, so that communication has to be strong between you and your customers so that they can trust you, because things happen. So that wasn't in our control, but then at the end of the day, you know what we did? There was a lot of stories going on with, bringing the outfit. Said they had to bring it back to Nigeria and send it back. So what we did was we communicated with the client and we went ahead to remake her stuff.
Wow.
That's one of, so you have to bear the loss.
That's another loss.
Yes.
And then fingers crossed, hoping that one gets back to
Exactly. But there are some
Nigeria.
things you just have to bear the loss so that you move on and you don't have a bad brand name and people can trust you. And we did that. It was so painful to me, trust me. But I did it because it was a lot of outfits and I sent it. But the lady, seeing everything that happened, when she received her stuff, she had a very good review about us. She spoke on her social media on the process and how we're able to manage it. And guess what? She came back with orders.
That's so nice. Okay.
So, once you're able to communicate, even if there are challenges, it helps to build trust.
Okay, because this is also Tech Tuesday, how has tech helped, or how does it help fashion entrepreneurs? How some ways technology has helped?
A lot. The sense that I can communicate with someone in Jamaica, okay? I don't know this lady, she doesn't know me, but she just saw me online and she's able to. And I'm just there in my studio. I'm just taking a drink somewhere and I take a picture. And so it's bridged the gap a lot. It's been able to help us speak to our customers one-on-one and just attract our tribe, because, it's not all clients that are for you. So the people that speak our language find us. So
I like that part.
So there's not online businesses now. Do you think that there is a need or a necessity for collaborations or not?
Definitely. That is one of the tips for running a successful online business. You have to collaborate. You cannot just stay and be on your own. You have to collaborate. As I talked about delivery. You have to have partnerships. You work with other brands. For instance, you have a jewelry line, you have a shoe line, I have a clothing line. We can all come together, okay? Do a shoot. You're wearing your earrings, I'm wearing my dress, I'm wearing your shoes, and we are, life is good.
Sorry, this question. What do you do when people rip off your? That's one big issue I know. When people rip up your label, your label, your piece, your design, because that's something that's gone in the fashion industry.
It's happened to me majorly. Like there's this style, I think last 2 years, the gazelle dress, it really trended. Yes, you wore the gazelle dress in pink. Okay, so that's really, someone actually ordered from us and took it to China.
And remade it.
Okay, so I came out, in fact, I came to see a movie and I saw someone wearing my design.
Was it patented?
But it wasn't. Now, that was the issue. That wasn't patented. We churn out designs like every other week. So it's really hard and it's very fast paced to patent
each and every design.
And like the structure.
Yes,
it is. So I don't know about that, but we're still working towards it. I'm actually talking to my lawyer about that, because moving on, I don't think we can do that anymore. You can get inspired, guys. You can get inspired. You can say, oh, I like that cut, I like that color or whatever. But it is such a crime to just take somebody's design and just reproduce. It's really wrong.
And they take it word for word.
Yes.
See, they don't even miss a cut.
There's someone else, one other lady in Lekki, she actually reproduced everything. Like we dropped this design last week, she put her on the next week, and she made her price actually higher. So,
oh Lord.
So you cannot actually control. What I would say, take home, is that you can't control that people will copy you. It's actually, I've found it to be flattering that people can actually copy your design. So you can't even really control that, because how would you be running around the world, Jamaica, America, to catch people? No. Your aim is to create value, okay? So just focus on creating value. Just keep moving, because people will always copy. It shows that you're on the right path, actually.
Yeah. People should stop copying, because I know there's a fashion designer. Once you call, she's always calling people out on Instagram. I'm like, she's not tired, but she keeps calling people out they keep copying our design.
I mean, there's no
always
idea.
fighting one wall.
There's no
and
idea
it's a
that
lot.
is given to one person.
Person.
So you can't really help it. Sometimes the designs you create, coincidentally, someone else in somewhere else
has
is
actually
creating
thought of that.
Yeah, and it's already working on it. It's just that yours came out first, and next thing person's own came out. You say, "Oh, she copied, you copied."
Yes.
You know,
but
but I think that you
when
can.
it is copied.
Yeah, you can tell when
sometimes
it's copied. It's really direct.
It's direct. You can.
Sometimes you can't. I think like sometimes you can't. Like really, I feel like sometimes you can't. So I'm just saying, like, designers should give each other a break. You know, these ideas is like when they spread out ideas. Let's talk, you know, universe. It spreads to so many people.
It happens.
So many people do the same thing. I'm
I
like,
actually drew this, but I never produced it. And somebody, I saw it, and I'm not really upset about it. Okay. What you said, give ourselves breaks. I don't really. You have to focus on your focus, like focus on your business, because if you keep running around,
you will not.
You'll be angry. You'll just be angry for 80% of your life.
Angry.
You'll just be angry.
Okay. But any last words? Oh, let me just say the last words. Literally, do you have any last words in terms of the future of online fashion business?
The future.
It's
really positive. It's really big. Okay, I would say that if you want to start an online, or if you're starting, make sure that you are patronizing and you're doing everything possible to put yourself out there, because there are 1,000,001 brands online. So you have to stand out. Find out your definite chief aim. What is your unique value proposition? You know, what makes your brand different from the other brands? Okay, create your brand structure, your brand values to be uniquely you, and be positive. It's actually going to pay off, trust me. With consistency, it will pay off.
Wow,
thank you so
like
much.
a masterclass.
Yeah, like a mini
fashion
masterclass.
mini masterclass. So please just keep pushing. If you have a fashion brand or you're trying to really get a bit of that space, yeah, just please leverage on all the the different tech apps and a lot of them, because people do consultation online now.
Yes.
Zoom.
See, everyone is making money.
Everybody's
online.
making money.
So go and figure out how we want to tell you. Register for our master.
When we need to wrap up right now. Thank you so much, Patricia, for coming, on the show. And the word of the day is very apt. It's Coco Chanel. Luxury must be comfortable, otherwise it's not luxury. Well, you said luxury.
That's a period. That's some Mary had a little lamb. I can't wear a pair of heels and I'll be walking like this.
What she should have said is luxury must be expensive. Otherwise, it's not luxury. That's what she should have said. Because luxury is expensive.
Yeah, luxury is expensive.
There's some luxury that is not comfortable.
That's what shoe.
That is very uncomfortable.
Particularly buy that actually.
We can't mention the brand.
Yes. There's some shoes you wear them because of the brand, but it's not comfortable.
It's not.
So yeah,
I see the pain they go through.
It's a lot.
I don't want to go through that.
$1,000 or $2,000.
For me, luxury must be comfortable. Like, we believe in comfort. Like, comfort is key.
Okay.
And if you can't afford it, please don't kill yourself. Wear the one
so
you
let's
can afford.
wish happy birthday to Ozo Chilaka. Happy birthday today from your guy, Elder Saint Moses. Ozo Chilaka. Wish you happy birthday. And it's Uti's birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Uti, the man in God form. If you see the post, it says be a god. I just go to his handle and just feed your eyes.
Okay, guys, so this is where we wrap up the show. We'll see you tomorrow for Wednesday, and you know how we roll on a Wednesday. It's usually the middle of the week. So thank you so much, Patricia, for coming on the show.
Thank you for coming.
I said we'll take a break. No, we are going. Hey, bow. See you guys. Have a great day.